183 laps complete. Waltrip and Benny Parsons running first and second. It is Terry Labonte and Kyle Petty running in third and fourth position.
And we trust there is at least one more Petty, perhaps back home in Level Cross, watching the progress of the third generation protege. That being, of course, Kyle. Although Waltrip and Parsons have opened up some ground between themselves and Labonte and Kyle Petty. Look at the distance. There is the interval. They're still not in the picture. They just finally get in. Looks to be about 100 yards or maybe 20 car lengths.
So at this point, a two-car battle, but that could become a four-car battle momentarily. As you can see right now, Terry Labonte closing the distance between himself and second place Benny Parsons. Once again, into the 18-degree banking of the tri-oval, completing lap number 184. 184 laps completed, and we have 4 more to go. Darrell Waltrip and Benny Parsons, Terry Labonte and Kyle Petty are the drivers that can win this race.
You know, in a Major League Automobile race, usually the race does not unfold exactly the way everybody thinks. Now, here's Parsons making a move. I know it's late in the race, and there are those who might think this is drama, but I'm not real sure. What's going on here is Parsons and Waltrip are continuing to test one another. Neither one of them is really showing the entirety of his hand at this point. I was about ready to say that usually a race doesn't unfold exactly the way that most of the people would predict, but I think if everybody had to predict what to expect on laps 186, 187, 188 here, they all would have said, well, Parsons and Waltrip look strong, and Labonte is always in it at the end. And here it is, exactly the way most people thought it might happen.
The Stacy Pontiac of Benny Parsons leading the Mountain Dew Buick of Darrell Waltrip. In third position is the Stacy Buick driven by Terry Labonte, and then the Kyle Petty car, the STP Pontiac running in fourth. Benny Parsons has the lead right now. Darrell Waltrip and Labonte and Kyle Petty all looking for an opportunity to get by and assume the lead. They are entering turn number 4 now. Coming off of it onto the tri-oval, completing lap number 186 in just a few feet. And we will have 2 more laps to go, and this is when it's all going to happen.
Coming through the tri-oval, going past the start-finish line, Harold Kinder held up 2 fingers to the lead quartet. I don't know that at 195 or 200 miles per hour you can actually read the fingers on the flagman towering about 20 feet above you as you whisk underneath him, but at least he attempted to give them the signal. At this point, if I were Labonte, I think my move would be to stay right behind Waltrip to see what Darrell's going to do. You know Darrell's going to try some type of move on this last lap. Remember, everybody has radios. They know exactly where they are. Let's see how they play it. Waltrip's going to try something. How long will he wait? Will he do it in the north turns? Turns 1 and 2, will he wait for the final second coming down through the tri-oval? Remember that Waltrip has been beaten in the tri-oval in the last 2 consecutive races he's competed here. Labonte's got to try something. When will he do it, and what will Kyle Petty attempt?
The crowd has been on its feet for several laps, each individual rooting for his particular driver. We are on the final lap of the Winston 500. They're in the second turn, headed for the backstretch. Benny Parsons goes to the inside of the racetrack. Darrell Waltrip moves to the outside of him. Terry Labonte tucked right in behind Darrell Waltrip. Now the car's down the 4,000-foot backstretch into the 33-degree banking of turn number 3. Darrell Waltrip has moved in the lead. Terry Labonte has moved into second position with Benny Parsons riding right beside him. Kyle Petty in fourth. Here they come off of the 4th turn.
Parsons is frozen. He can't move.
Onto the tri-oval, and this is going to be the checkered flag. Here comes Darrell Waltrip. Labonte tried to make a move, but he cannot do it. Darrell Waltrip wins the Winston 500. Terry Labonte finishing in second position. Benny Parsons was third, and Kyle Petty was fourth.
Well, Bob, Benny Parsons made, I guess, the ultimate chance. He decided to do something unusual on the final lap. He felt he was not in the right position. We saw Benny drop way down low coming out of turn number 2 and go down the backstretch. I think he had hopes of letting Waltrip go by, moving back up in line, and maybe repassing Darrell in the tri-oval, but it just didn't work. Remember, we commented that Terry Labonte's probably his best move was to stay tacked right on Waltrip's back bumper. That's what he did, and once that Parsons got down on the inside all by himself, he couldn't move. The draft was going by on the high side of him. He had no accelerator left.
Darrell Waltrip has won his 4th race in the 1982 season. He was the winner this year at Bristol, at Atlanta. He also won North Wilkesboro, and he has moved into victory lane, or is about to right now, here in Talladega, Alabama. Darrell Waltrip has won in the Mountain Dew Buick, and a tremendous victory here this afternoon. Waltrip receiving the congratulations. We will be back to talk with him in just a moment.